Bienvenidos a la ceremonia de graduación para la clase de 2020 de la Escuela Secundaria de West Liberty. Welcome to the 2020 graduation ceremony for West Liberty High School. I'm Brenda Arthur Miller, Principal. Welcome to graduates, families, friends, teachers, and community members. We are here to witness the achievement of these remarkable students. I would like to thank all of the teachers, counselors, administrators, and staff who helped them get to this point. I would also like to thank members of the school board and the superintendent, Dr. Diego Geraldo, for their support. Members of our school board include Jake Burrows, Stephanie Dengler, Emily Gertz, Jeff Laughlin, and Carla Shield. At this time, we will play the national anthem. We have 4 speakers today who would like to share their thoughts with you. They are Adeep Gary, Madison Law, Laura Millage, and Kobe West.
To all the people who thought I would never finish high school, you were dead wrong. I had a wonderful time in high school. I kept my head high when there were stressful times during my classes. I'm going to tell you about my experiences when I entered my freshman year. Before I entered my freshman year, I was transferred to Iowa City for 1 year. I had finished my 8th grade year for the second time because my parents thought it was the right idea. After 1 unsuccessful year at Iowa City, I came back to West Liberty to finish high school. West Liberty is my home. Everybody knows one another. It is a beautiful town and I am honored to call it my home. Teachers in school ask me how I am doing and they joke with me. When it comes to education or my skills, teachers can help me. If you don't know what you are doing, they are always here for you. Most of my teachers are kind and helpful to the questions that I ask. They can ask any question. That was how my freshman year started. It was a blast. I participated in only one sport, which was basketball. I played until my junior year. The greatest experience that I had about basketball is that the season can get a little longer than any junior high year. I enjoyed going to football games with my friends and cheering on the team. The best part about the first trimester every year is that there is homecoming. They do a lot of crazy exciting dances at the event. Every 3rd trimester there is prom for juniors and seniors. Homecoming was also a favorite because I miss dancing with my friends. You can be involved with a lot of activities in high school. Not only just sports, people can join clubs and still record hours for their scholarships. They get to do a lot of traveling and all sorts of activities. If you participate in them, you will have fun. Throughout my high school year, I have developed expectations to go to the college I wanted. I took all the credits to get there. You apply and take some classes online at MCC to get accepted. I know my senior year was short, but I accomplished a few things. I got support for my work from the teachers and my parents who are my life supporters. They keep tracking me how I am doing and what my plans are after high school. All the teachers from the campus work hard on doing what they can to provide the students' needs. People can have dreams in high school on what they want in the future, and you can have them too. In order to reach that, you have to do whatever it takes to master them. For me, it took some time, but there was a lot of strength in me. What I like about my campus is meeting new people. The best part about it is when I share my thoughts and laughs with the newcomers, I want them to know how it feels to come to this high school. I know others don't like school, but I see their faces most of the time. Once you are done with high school, you can pursue your goals with your strengths in mind. People can either go work for someone else or they can get another degree if they have to. My educational journey is not over yet. I still have to get an educational degree. With the help of my alma mater, it changed me a lot. I learned a lot of things from my school career. I still achieved them by having confidence. I knew I could make it out of high school because I was heading the right direction where everyone else is heading. I make some mistakes, but they never affect my education. 2020 is a new decade for me, and I know this year feels short. Without attending the walk with my friends, I am honoring my 4-year education at West Liberty. I want to thank all the teacher and office members for their hard work. They come every morning prepared and ready to teach us a new lesson. Most certainly, I want to thank my friends for having me be a part of this 2020 class. It was an honor and I couldn't thank these guys enough. They deserve the best respect all day long. I want to thank them for the memories and moments we had. Not only my friends, but the most important people are my family. They always support me and they continue doing that. My dad is the biggest fan of me when it comes to my success in high school. My mom wants me to study and I've been doing that. By learning from parents, my brain will start to impact. I want to thank them for that push because I want to be better.
Graduates, family, and staff, it is a true honor to deliver this graduation speech. Before I start, as a member of the class of 2020 and speaking on their behalf, I wanted to say thank you to everyone in our community for being so supportive during this unprecedented time and going the extra mile to help us have a somewhat normal senior year. I want to start out with the big idea of my speech. It's not that we're wearing our cap and gown, it's why we're wearing our cap and gown. Take a second and ask yourself, why are you wearing your cap and gown? The class of 2020 has always been special. Many of us have lived through 9/11, numerous school shootings, major natural disasters, a new way of living through the internet, and now a global pandemic. To say these things didn't change our lives and the way our class thinks would be a lie. Our class thinks before doing, is willing to take action, but is also always willing to show an insanely humble side. Now, why does our West Liberty class of 2020 differ from the entire class of 2020? The answer is simply because we have been raised to be the people we are today. We have always been the group to go above and beyond academically, to step up as leaders when still underclassmen, to do things no one would have thought of doing, and to always help people around us when they think they don't need it. We've been the group to lead community service projects, walkouts against school violence, sports to state championships, and ultimately, our school to success. We've been taught by our parents, peers, teachers, and administrators to do all these things, but we put it into action because of who we strive to be as people, the best. With that being said, our class is not perfect. There have been many disagreements, fights, and even broken friendships, but that has just made us stronger as people. We most likely won't all be together again, but we are ready for whatever life throws at us because of the ways we have grown from each other and learned from our peers and our own mistakes. Now back to the big question. I want you again to take a second and think about why you are really sitting here receiving your diploma. What has brought you to be the student you are today? Why do you think you deserve this? We all have different reasons for watching this virtual graduation in our cap and gowns, receiving our diplomas today. Whether you're here to receive your diploma to further your education, to prove to yourself or to your parents that you really can do it, or you're just here because your parents are making you, or whether you're wearing your cap and gown and receiving your diploma because of your academic success, your willingness to cooperate, or your involvement in anything and everything at this school, all of your reasons are valid. I hope that this idea of asking why we are doing things and why we deserve things can help us all in our future endeavors. We should always ask ourselves our whys, to keep focused on our end goals, and ultimately be successful with anything we put our minds to. Thank you, West Liberty High School, for allowing us to reach our full potential inside and outside of the classroom. Thank you to the class of 2020 for being the best group of students that I will ever come across. Good luck to the class of 2020 as you go out into the world and accomplish great things.
First of all, I would like to say thank you to the members of this community, teachers, administrators, parents, and others who have helped the class of 2020 get to where we are today. This is certainly not how we expected the end of our senior year to go, and although this spring has been difficult, the love and support from our community makes it much easier. Bob Goff, a best-selling author and philanthropist, once said, "Embrace uncertainty. Some of the most beautiful chapters of our lives won't have titles until much later." I'm sure we are all dealing with an expected degree of excitement and anxiety about what the next few years will hold for us. It is a mystery to all of us where we will be, who we will be with, and what we will be doing in the coming years. Although we may have plans, we never truly know what's in store for us or the changes that life will bring. Looking back over the past 4 years, we have all changed so much as individuals. I know that we have different friends, interests, and hopes than we did 4 years ago. When we walked into high school for the first time as freshmen, we had no idea what to expect. I think that if we were to write down how we thought we would be ending high school, what activities we would have been a part of, who we would be, and what things brought us to be the people we are now, we would have been wrong about a lot. Throughout these 4 years, we have had both amazing and difficult experiences that have brought us to where we are now. None of that could have happened without inevitable and necessary change. Over the next few years, we will spread out and go to different places. Some of us will go to college, trade school, or continue to work. Some of us will stay close, and some will go far. However, we will all experience uncertainty and change. So in the face of these things, I challenge us as the class of 2020 to do these 2 things. First, accept failure. There are many things we don't know and have yet to learn. We need to understand that we will make mistakes, and that's okay. What's important is that we recognize when we have failed, learn from it, and make corrections. These mistakes or failures may even lead us in the direction that we're meant to go. Secondly, define success for yourself. No one person can define success for all people. It is something you have to do for yourself. For some, it might mean getting a good education, and for others, it might mean having a job they enjoy, making money, or starting a family. Nobody can tell you what your goals are and what the best way for you to achieve them is. So I urge you to do just that. Make goals, plan ahead, and be successful in your own eyes, because that's what's most important. One thing I hope we as a class take away from this unusual end to our senior year is that lots of uncertainty lies before us, and change is inevitable. Embrace the things that you cannot change and overcome the obstacles you will face to become the best person you can be. And keep in mind what Johann Wolfgang, a historical German writer, once said, "Life belongs to the living, and he who lives must be prepared for changes." So be prepared and embrace the changes that lie ahead. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Every speech I have ever heard has always left me with more questions than answers. From "These are the greatest moments of your life," "Joy of the spring while it lasts," my personal favorite, "Live in the moment." These have always fallen short for me. I'm sure they have fallen short for many of you. And frankly, these were nowhere close to being considered even good days for some. Many of us lost loved ones. Many of us lost friends to the inevitable drift of change. These days are no more easy than those ahead of us. But certain things cannot be denied. That we have cheered till our throats have ran dry, as anticipation drips from the players' brows as they take the field. Some of us ready to enact a dance of memory as the marching band takes its first flurry steps forward, praying the person next to them knows the drill just a little bit better than themselves. All of us in unison, slipping headfirst into our youth. Whether you were getting your bell rung or ringing bells, slipping on wet grass with an instrument, sailing flags in the air, keeping the student section loud and proud, calmly waiting for it to all be over at the parking lot. We all share these moments, though through different lenses. We trudge the trenches of the Iowa assessments year after year, and at times wondering, who is Johnny, and why does he need so many apples? But that never stopped us. We climbed the highest peaks of the SRI together, arm in arm in a quiet computer lab. We marched through the same halls, paving a path unprecedented to the world we know. We are the pioneers of a new age, of smart, intellectually inclined youth with fervor unseen that will take this world by storm. To leave a legacy that will leave generations behind reeling. Now, that be in terror or admiration, all depends on how we choose to spend these precious moments. As we assemble together one final time before venturing forth into the unknown, I'm confident in our ability to overcome. During this time of uncertainty, our will has been tested, and for some, it has shaken them to the bone. Their absence speaks louder than any speech. It hurts, and it claws at the very fiber of our beings. But if there's one thing I have learned going to school with all of you is we cannot be brought down. When I say live in the moment, I tell you things you already know. There is hot blood coursing through your veins, insatiable passion in our hearts, and an undying will to get back up again and again and again. Press on. We are near the light. We need just grasp it.
Our choir, under the direction of Mallory Valentine, will perform High High Hopes by Panic at the Disco. This is a recording from their last concert in February. At this time, we wish to recognize the many accomplishments of the class of 2020. Graduates who have donated over 10 gallons of blood to the Red Cross wear red cords. The state of Iowa recognizes students who have attained proficiency in 2 or more languages, one of which is English, by high school graduation. Proficiency is earned by scoring at least a 3 or better on an AP test or equivalent, and scoring proficient on Iowa assessments. These students receive the seal of biliteracy on their transcripts. Our dual language graduates receive a dual language medal with a white ribbon and certificate from the International Spanish Academy. Silver cords are given to those students who volunteer at least 120 hours throughout their 4 high school years. Our National Honor Society members wear gold cords. Tri-M is the only National Honor Society for student musicians. Chapter 8424 was founded at West Liberty High School in January of 2019. Candidates were required to submit references of outstanding character, meet strict minimum GPA requirements, engage in solo and ensemble musical performances, and use their musical talents to perform service in our schools and community. We also recognize students who have earned a 29 or better on the ACT. Students who earned a cumulative GPA of 3.0 or higher throughout their high school career receive a medal with a blue and white ribbon. Students who have maintained a 4.0 or higher GPA throughout high school are given a medal with a red, white, and blue ribbon. Our salutatorian is Annette Salinas, maintaining the second highest GPA throughout high school. Our valedictorian, maintaining the highest GPA of any senior throughout her high school career, is Laura Millage. Both receive a medal. Congratulations on all of your accomplishments.
I now present to you the class of 2020. Julissa Alfara Angel. Atziri Aragon Jaques. Denise Arroyo Santos. Vianney Bejarano. C. Blick. Emily Burke. Daisy Berkey. Brittany Bouger. Gavin Chown. Brian Collins. Austin Crease. Amanda Cruz Ramos. Talon Dengler. Will Esmoil. Alan Espinosa. Eric Estrada. Jimena Fierro Perez. Adip Giri. Melanie Gomez. Melissa Gomez. Amador Gonzalez. Leslie Guadardo Perdomo. Ociel Guerrero. Brittany Harned. Brandon Harris. Angelina Huang. Bryson Iski. Emmanuel Jacobo. Eric Jacobo. Jennifer Jacobo, Abigail Hawkes, Brody Kilburn, Tyler Closure, Joyce La Santa Rodriguez, Madison Law, Haley Lehman, Kane Lopez, Chantel Lopez, Cooper Lovell, Cornelia Martin Thomas, Ramon Martinez, Keaton Mather, Kayla Maurer, Levi McAtee, Madison McIntosh, Maxwell McLean, Austin McMichael, Marissa McMichael, Kennedy McNall, Holly Melick, Laura Millage, Sequoia Molina, Fernanda Montelongo, Spencer Morrow, Andres Navarro, Jared Neubauer, Carl Nino, Joshua Oakes, Race Epping, Alexis Partida, Julia Penefiel Perez, Morgan Peterson, Stormy Peterson, Brady Putney, Livia Rock, Ninushka Roman Santiago, Carson Roosh, Caleb Ryan, Annette Salinas, Josue Sanchez, Evren Sasmajer, Cody Schaefer, Gage Snyder, Jessica Stepanek, Caleb Sturbins, Ashley Tapia, Alejandra Torres, Jaime Valdez, Taylor Van Duzen, Emily Varela, Brianna Villarreal, Cameron Wurtzbacher, Kobe West, Kelly Wilkins, Wyatt Wolf. Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Thank you to all who helped share in the celebration of these students and their graduation. At the beginning of the year, I met with this class in the auditorium. I challenged you to give your best effort, be involved, and be kind. I told you that this is your school and you are the role models for the building. The quote your class chose seems appropriate as you contemplate what's next and as we reflect on how this year ended for us all. Together, we have experienced life. Separately, we will pursue our dreams. Forever, our memories will remain. From an unknown author. This year will be a memory that will remain for you all. I hope when you look back on your life and reflect on 2020, it is with a sense of accomplishment. Not having a typical graduation or end to your senior year should be seen as a bump in the road that adds to the resiliency you already have. It is not a defining moment of an unfortunate life, but instead a moment that I hope defines your attitude. Nothing can stop you or your goals, not even a pandemic. At the start of the year, I shared a quote with you. What feels like the end is often the beginning. Here we are at the end of your high school career, which is also the beginning of the next chapter in your lives. I'm proud of each of you and wish you the best of luck in whatever you pursue after today. Go forth and conquer.
Hi, my name is Emily Gertz, and I'm the president of the school board. I want to say thank you to students, staff, parents, and the community for your patience and understanding through these unprecedented times. And of course, I want to say thank you to the class of 2020. I wish you all the best of luck. Be kind, do well, and be safe.
On a fault line late night, underneath the stars we came alive, and singing to the sky just felt right. I won't forget the good times, while the punks started picking fights with the skater kids under city lights. Remember how we laughed till we cried. I won't forget the good times. Sunset town, but one day the time may come, and I'll take you at your word and carry on. I'll hate the goodbye, but I won't forget the good times. I won't forget the good times. We were bare knuckle, tight lip, middle fingers up, ego trip. The devil may care, but we didn't mind. I won't forget the good times. We're the boys in black, smoking cigarettes. town, but one day the time may come, and I'll take you at your word and carry on. I'll hate the goodbye, but I won't forget the good times. I won't forget the good times. When we laughed, when we cried, those were the days. We owned the nights, locked away, lost in time. I found the nerve to say that I never wanna leave this sunset town, but one day the time may come, and I'll take you at your word and carry on. I'll hate the goodbye, but I won't forget the good times. I won't forget the good times. I never wanna leave this sunset town, but one day the time may come, and I'll take you at your word and carry on. I'll hate the goodbye, but I won't forget the good times. On a fault line late night, underneath the stars we came alive, and singing to the sky just felt right. I won't forget the good times. While the punks started picking fights with the skater kids under city lights. Remember how we laughed till we cried. I won't forget the good times. I never wanna leave this sunset town, but one day the time may come, and I'll take you at your word and carry on. I'll hate the goodbye, but I won't forget the good times. I won't forget the good times. We were bare knuckle, tight lip, middle fingers up, ego trip. Devil may care, but we didn't mind. I won't forget the good times. We're the boys in black, smoking cigarettes, chasing girls who didn't know love yet. As the bonfire moon came down, I won't forget the good times. I never wanna leave this sunset town, but one day the time may come, and I'll take you at your word and carry on. I'll hate the goodbye, but I won't forget the good times. I won't forget the good times. When we laughed, when we cried, those were the days. We owned the nights, locked away, lost in time. I found the nerve to say that I never wanna leave this sunset town, but one day the time may come, and I'll take you at your word and carry on. I'll hate the goodbye, but I won't forget the good times.